Have you ever caught yourself feeling more tired than usual, like your muscles just won't keep up the way they used to? Maybe you're waking up feeling restless, or struggling to remember simple things that once came easily. Many of us assume these changes are just part of getting older, but what if that's not entirely true? What if it's not just about aging or moving less, but about something we can change? This little-known truth often gets overlooked, yet it makes a huge difference in how energized and alive we feel every day. In this video, I'll share 3 powerful fruits that can naturally boost your energy, vitality, and overall performance. Fruits that might already be sitting in your kitchen. Stick around until the end, because the last one might surprise you and become your new favorite. Let's explore this journey together. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Section 1. Bananas. Have you ever found yourself standing in the kitchen, looking for a quick snack, only to reach for a banana almost out of habit? Maybe you've thought, it's just a banana, nothing special. Good enough to keep the hunger at bay for a little while. But have you ever paused to think about what that humble fruit could be doing for you, especially now, as you step into your 60s, 70s, or even your 80s? For many older adults across America, there's a quiet, familiar struggle that sneaks up on us as the years pass. It's not just about feeling a little more tired or taking a bit longer to get up from the couch. Maybe you notice your legs feel heavier, your heart beats a little faster after walking up the stairs, or you just don't have the same steady energy you used to enjoy. Some days, you may feel like your muscles tire easily, your balance isn't what it once was, or you wake up feeling sluggish, even after a full night's sleep. Most people chalk it up to aging, something we all accept, though not always with open arms. But what if that feeling of slowing down isn't only about getting older? What if there's a missing piece to the puzzle? A simple, everyday solution that's right in front of you, but you've overlooked it because it seems so ordinary. What if a banana could be more than just a snack, but a secret ally for energy, heart health, and staying strong as you age? Let's take a closer look at why bananas deserve a place of honor in your daily routine. For generations, the banana has been a staple in American households. It's affordable, convenient, and travels well, tucked into brown paper bags, lunchboxes, or even the glove compartment for an on-the-go bite. Maybe you remember your mom packing one in your school lunch, or peeling one for your kids as they rushed out the door. But as we age, the role bananas play in our health can become even more important, though we may not realize it. Let's challenge that old assumption. Bananas are just for kids or athletes. Not so fast. The truth is, bananas are especially valuable for seniors, and the science backs it up. Most of us don't think about potassium very much, but it's a mineral that quietly keeps our bodies running smoothly. Potassium is like the unsung hero behind healthy blood pressure, steady heartbeats, and the way our muscles contract and relax. As we get older, though, many Americans find themselves falling short on potassium, sometimes because of changes in diet, medications for high blood pressure or heart problems, or simply because we're eating less fresh food. So, why is potassium so important for men over 60? The answer starts with your heart. High blood pressure is a silent, persistent threat for millions of seniors in the United States. The CDC reports that nearly 1 in 2 adults has hypertension, but the risk climbs as we age. High blood pressure doesn't usually make itself obvious until it leads to serious problems: heart attacks, strokes, and kidney disease. And here's where potassium comes in. Potassium helps your kidneys get rid of excess sodium, which is one of the main culprits behind high blood pressure. When you eat enough potassium, your blood vessels can relax, your circulation improves, and your heart doesn't have to work as hard to push blood through your body. You may be thinking, well, I already watch my salt. I try to eat healthy. That's great. But the typical American diet, especially among older men, still falls short on potassium. Processed foods, think canned soups, deli meats, and packaged snacks, tend to be high in sodium and low in potassium. Fresh fruits and vegetables are the best sources, and bananas are one of the easiest, tastiest options out there. But potassium isn't the only reason to reach for a banana. As we get older, our bodies naturally lose some muscle mass and strength. This process, known as sarcopenia, can start as early as our 40s and accelerate in our 60s and beyond. It's not just about looking fit, it's about staying steady on your feet, having the strength to carry groceries, play with your grandkids, or garden without feeling wiped out. Bananas, thanks to their unique blend of carbohydrates, natural sugars, and fiber, offer a steady source of energy that won't spike your blood sugar and leave you crashing later. They're also rich in vitamin B6, which supports brain function and mood. A little extra help for those days when you're feeling forgetful or blue. Now, you might be wondering, is it that easy? Can eating a banana every day make a difference? Here's what the science says. Studies have shown that higher potassium intake is linked to a lower risk of stroke and heart disease, especially in older adults. A daily banana, which contains about 400 to 450 milligrams of potassium, is a simple, delicious way to help reach the recommended 3,400 milligrams per day for men. It's not just about potassium, though. Bananas are also gentle on the stomach, making them a safe choice if you struggle with digestive issues, another common complaint as we age. If you've ever felt heartburn, nausea, or the off feeling in your gut after certain foods, bananas can offer some relief thanks to their soft texture and easy digestibility. So, how can you make bananas a meaningful part of your routine, without feeling like you're forcing yourself to eat the same old thing every day? First, start with breakfast. Add a sliced banana to your morning oatmeal or whole grain cereal. It blends beautifully, adds natural sweetness, and helps you start your day with steady energy. If you enjoy yogurt, stir in some banana slices for an easy, satisfying parfait. Prefer toast? Top whole grain bread with peanut butter and banana. This classic combo delivers protein, healthy fats, and that all-important potassium boost. But bananas aren't just for breakfast. You can blend them into smoothies with other fruits and a handful of spinach for a nutritious snack, or freeze banana slices to use as a cool treat on a hot day. They're also a great way to satisfy your sweet tooth without reaching for cookies or cake. Let's pause for a moment and talk about something that matters to everyone: independence. Many seniors share a quiet fear, not of aging itself, but of losing their independence. Being able to drive, shop for groceries, manage household tasks, and move around safely are all tied to physical strength and balance. Simple steps, like including bananas in your diet, may seem small, but over time, they can help you maintain that all-important independence. Maybe you're thinking, I've never really been a fruit person, or my blood sugar is a concern. Aren't bananas too sweet? Good questions. While bananas do contain natural sugar, they also provide fiber, which slows down how quickly sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream. Eating bananas as part of a balanced meal, paired with protein or healthy fats, can help keep your blood sugar steady. Of course, everyone's body is different, so if you have diabetes or other health concerns, talk with your doctor or a dietitian about the right portion for you. Let me share a real story that might sound a bit like yours. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. A few years ago, I met Tom, a retired mail carrier from Illinois, at a senior fitness class. Tom had always been active, but after he turned 70, he noticed his legs felt weaker and he'd get dizzy sometimes standing up too quickly. He started worrying about falling, a fear that so many older adults can relate to. One day, the class instructor gave a talk about potassium, muscle strength, and how small changes in diet can add up over time. Tom started adding a banana to his breakfast every day and made a conscious effort to eat more fruits and vegetables. Within a couple of months, Tom told me he felt steadier, had fewer muscle cramps, and even his blood pressure numbers looked better at his checkup. It sounds silly, he laughed. "But I never realized something so simple could help so much." Stories like Tom's are echoed in households across America. The changes might be subtle at first: a little more energy for your morning walk, an easier time getting out of the recliner, a steadier step as you carry the laundry basket. But over time, those little improvements can add up to a life that feels more active, engaged, and joyful. It's important to remember, you don't have to overhaul your whole diet to see benefits. Start with one banana a day, at a time that fits your schedule. Maybe you prefer it mid-morning as a snack, or after your afternoon nap for a gentle pick-me-up. If you have grandkids visiting, let them help you make a banana boat. Split a banana, add some berries and a dollop of yogurt, and enjoy together. Food isn't just about nutrition. It's about connection and the memories we create with those we love. And here's another unexpected bonus. Bananas are budget-friendly. With grocery prices rising, it's comforting to know that one of the best foods for senior health is also one of the most affordable. Bananas don't require refrigeration. They're easy to peel for those with arthritis or limited hand strength, and they don't leave a mess behind. If you want to get creative, there are plenty of ways to enjoy bananas beyond eating them straight. Mash a ripe banana and mix it into pancake batter for naturally sweet, moist pancakes. Bake banana bread for a comforting treat that fills your home with the warm, inviting smell of childhood mornings. Try banana ice cream by blending frozen banana chunks until creamy, a healthy alternative to traditional desserts. The key is consistency. Just as building muscle requires regular effort, nourishing your body with the right foods is an everyday practice. If you skip a day, don't worry. Just pick it up again tomorrow. The most important thing is to listen to your body, notice how you feel, and celebrate the small victories along the way. Remember, healthy aging isn't about chasing youth. It's about feeling strong, independent, and able to do the things that matter most to you. Whether that's tending your garden, joining friends for a game of cards, or exploring a new trail on a Sunday afternoon, your energy is a gift worth protecting. So, the next time you reach for a banana, know that you're doing something good for your heart, your muscles, and your future. You're not just eating a snack, you're investing in your well-being, one small step at a time. Don't underestimate the power of simple choices. As you move through this chapter of life, let small positive changes pave the way for bigger transformations. If a banana can help you feel steadier on your feet, a little less tired, and a lot more confident, isn't it worth making space for in your day? You've come this far, through every high and low, every birthday candle blown out, every family gathering, and quiet morning. You deserve to feel good, to move with confidence, and to savor every day ahead. Sometimes, the answer isn't complicated. Sometimes, it's as easy as peeling a banana, taking a bite, and choosing to care for yourself in small, loving ways. So go ahead, add that banana to your grocery list this week. Give it a try, and see how you feel. Let your story be the next one that inspires someone else, a neighbor, a friend, a grandchild, who just needs a gentle reminder that good health can start with the simplest of choices. And if you find yourself smiling more, walking a little taller, or feeling a bit more energized, you'll know that even ordinary things, like a humble banana, can help you live an extraordinary life, no matter your age. Section 2. Blueberries. When was the last time you misplaced your reading glasses, only to find them perched neatly on your head? Or perhaps you've walked into a room and stood there, momentarily puzzled, trying to remember why you came in the first place. We've all experienced these fleeting lapses, especially as the years quietly add up. It's so common that many of us laugh it off, joking with friends that we're having a senior moment. While humor can lighten the mood, deep down, these small forgetful episodes might stir an uneasy feeling within us, a whisper of worry about our memory, cognitive health, or even our independence. The truth is, many people quietly accept forgetfulness as an inevitable companion of aging, resigning themselves to the belief that fading memory and mental clarity are simply normal. But what if we paused here for a moment and gently questioned that assumption? What if these senior moments, aren't as inevitable or as harmless as we've been led to believe. And even more importantly, what if something as simple, accessible, and delightful as blueberries could offer genuine hope and support in preserving our mental sharpness? To explore this idea, let's dive beneath the surface and understand what's truly happening inside our brains as we age. It's simpler than you might think, and the science behind it is reassuringly clear. Our brains, like our bodies, age naturally. Just as we notice changes like graying hair or stiff joints, the brain also experiences subtle changes. It gradually loses cells and connections between neurons, those tiny communication highways that allow us to think, remember, and learn, slowly weaken. But perhaps the most crucial factor that accelerates cognitive decline is something called oxidative stress. You don't have to be a scientist to understand this. Let's break it down gently. Think of oxidative stress as a kind of slow rusting inside your brain. Every day, our brain cells face tiny attacks from unstable molecules called free radicals, which are naturally produced during metabolism. These little molecules can damage cells, leading to inflammation and slower communication between neurons. Over time, if unchecked, this can cause memory lapses, confusion, or difficulty concentrating. Now here's the good news. Nature has given us a powerful ally against these microscopic threats, and it comes in the form of tiny, delicious blueberries. The vibrant color of blueberries isn't just visually appealing. It's a signal of powerful protective compounds known as antioxidants. Specifically, blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, the natural plant compounds responsible for their deep blue-purple color. These anthocyanins actively neutralize free radicals, helping to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain. Think of them as a dedicated maintenance crew, tirelessly fixing roads, repairing traffic lights, and ensuring smooth, efficient communication throughout your mental landscape. Scientific studies have confirmed blueberries' impressive benefits. Researchers at Harvard Medical School and Tufts University conducted multiple studies demonstrating that older adults who regularly consumed blueberries showed measurable improvements in memory, mental agility, and overall cognitive performance. One compelling study even found that daily blueberry consumption significantly slowed cognitive decline, helping participants maintain independence and clarity well into their golden years. But let's step back from the science for a moment and imagine what this means in everyday life. Picture yourself sitting around the dining table during a Sunday dinner. Your family gathers around, grandkids sharing stories from school, your children talking excitedly about weekend plans. You want nothing more than to participate fully in these conversations, effortlessly recalling names, places, dates, and anecdotes from your own past experiences. Imagine feeling fully engaged, sharp, and confident enough to share your wisdom clearly, without those frustrating pauses or worries about forgetting details. That's precisely the life blueberries can help you enjoy. But I understand you might be skeptical. After all, can something as simple and readily available as blueberries make such a difference? The answer is an emphatic yes, and the simplicity is precisely why it's such a valuable solution. So, how can you practically and effortlessly introduce blueberries into your daily routine without feeling burdened or overwhelmed? Start small and easy, perhaps with your morning routine. If you enjoy oatmeal, yogurt, or even cereal for breakfast, adding just a half cup of fresh or frozen blueberries can instantly elevate your meal, not only in taste but in nutritional value. Frozen blueberries, widely available and budget-friendly in supermarkets across America, are just as nutritious as fresh ones and make a convenient choice year-round. If smoothies are more your style, blend half a cup of frozen blueberries with banana slices and your favorite milk for a refreshing, brain-boosting treat. Another simple approach is to keep blueberries on hand as a snack. Instead of reaching for cookies, candies, or potato chips during the mid-afternoon slump, pour yourself a small bowl of blueberries. Pairing blueberries with a handful of almonds or walnuts creates an even more beneficial snack, delivering healthy fats and protein to further nourish your brain and sustain your energy levels. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. If you're feeling creative, blueberries lend themselves beautifully to baking. Healthy, homemade blueberry muffins or bread can be a comforting, wholesome treat, filling your kitchen with the irresistible aroma that conjures memories of simpler, joyful times. Imagine serving freshly baked blueberry muffins during a family gathering, sharing not just a delicious snack but also a subtle act of love and care for everyone's health, including your own. Let me tell you about my dear friend Frank, a lively 73-year-old retired engineer from Michigan. Frank always prided himself on his sharp mind. But a few years ago, he noticed he was becoming increasingly forgetful, occasionally forgetting names or missing important appointments. He confided his concerns to me, admitting these moments made him worry about his independence. After a casual chat about nutrition, Frank decided to give blueberries a genuine try. Frank introduced blueberries into his breakfast routine each morning, blending them into smoothies or sprinkling them onto cereal. At first, he wasn't sure if anything was changing, but after a few months, Frank noticed something remarkable. His forgetfulness gradually reduced. He remembered his grocery lists without notes, recalled names of acquaintances with ease, and regained a sense of confidence he had almost given up. He told me with a warm smile, "I thought I was losing it, but it turns out I just needed to take better care of myself." Who knew blueberries could be such a game changer? Frank's story isn't unique. Countless older adults across America have quietly discovered the simple power of blueberries to enhance their cognitive health. Perhaps you, could find similar comfort and confidence just by embracing this delicious habit. I understand that the thought of making changes can feel daunting. Yet, the beauty of blueberries lies in their simplicity. It doesn't require major adjustments or complicated preparations. It's a gentle, easy, affordable step you can start right now, right at your next meal. And as you do, remind yourself, you deserve clarity, confidence, and peace of mind as you journey through this beautiful phase of life. Aging should never mean losing touch with the things and people you cherish most. Your stories, your experiences, and your wisdom deserve to be shared clearly and vividly. Today, let blueberries be more than a tasty fruit. Let them be your quiet ally in protecting and preserving your precious memories and cognitive strength. Let them empower you to enjoy your days fully, confidently, and independently. I encourage you to make this small yet powerful choice for yourself, starting today. After all, it's often the simplest actions, the gentle changes we make day by day, that lead to the most profound improvements in our lives. As you take this step, remember you're investing in more than your brain. You're investing in a future filled with meaningful conversations, joyful family gatherings, and cherished memories. You're choosing not just to age, but to age vibrantly, purposefully, and gracefully. Blueberries might be small, but never underestimate their power, or your power, to shape your health, happiness, and future. The next time you notice those small forgetful moments, gently smile, knowing you've now equipped yourself with an effective, delicious way to combat them. With every bite of those humble blueberries, you're not just savoring their sweet flavor. You're savoring the joy of staying sharp, active, and fully engaged in the beautiful story of your life. Remember, it's never too late to nourish your mind. Embrace the simple, natural, everyday wonder that blueberries offer, and let them help you continue enjoying a rich, vibrant life filled with clarity, purpose, and joyful connection. Because every moment matters, and every memory is worth preserving. Section 3. Oranges. There's a moment, sometime after 65, when you notice the small changes that quietly creep into your life. Maybe you're getting over a stubborn cold that just seems to linger, taking longer to leave your body than it did years ago. Or perhaps you find yourself a bit more tired in the afternoons, needing that extra cup of tea or coffee to keep your energy steady. Some mornings, your joints feel stiff as you get out of bed, or you spot a fresh bruise on your arm and can't quite recall how it happened. If you live alone, perhaps you've started to worry about minor slips or falls, or you feel more hesitant about accepting a neighbor's invitation for a walk, afraid your body might not keep up. And when the grandkids come over, you love their laughter and energy, But at times, you struggle to find the stamina to join in for more than a few minutes. You chalk it up to age. Everyone does. Getting older means you slow down, you get sick more often, and you just can't bounce back like you used to. That's what you hear from friends, from television, from your thoughts. You tell yourself it's only natural for your body to start betraying you, little by little. Maybe you accept the pills, the creams, the jars of vitamins you see advertised for seniors, hoping they'll fill in the gaps, but never quite sure if they do. But what if these small challenges, these sniffles that won't quit, these bruises, this sense of fading energy, are not as inevitable as you think? What if there's something overlooked, something simple and familiar, that can quietly rebuild your strength, support your immune system, and help you feel vibrant again, all without another pill or prescription? Let's pause on that thought. You see, in the search for complicated solutions, we often ignore the power of the everyday. And few things are more everyday, more American, than the humble orange. Maybe you remember enjoying them as a child, slicing one open on a hot summer day, juice running down your fingers, the sharp tang waking up your senses. Perhaps you think of Florida groves, the promise of sunshine in every bite, or the iconic glass of orange juice with breakfast. It's so familiar, so ordinary, that it's easy to overlook what this fruit can truly offer. But what if I told you that, for older adults, the orange isn't just a nostalgic treat or a breakfast side? It's a quiet powerhouse for your body's natural defenses, your energy, your healing, and even your sense of joy. Let's gently challenge the assumption that age must always bring weakness and vulnerability. What if some of these changes aren't just getting older, but a sign that your body is craving something essential, something you can provide most simply? You might ask, how could something as simple as an orange make a meaningful difference in how I feel every day? Isn't it just a source of sugar, or just a bit of vitamin C? After all, don't most people get enough vitamin C from their food anyway? That's a fair question. But as we age, our bodies change. Not just on the surface, but deep down at the cellular level. Our skin gets thinner. Our immune systems get slower to react. Healing takes longer. Collagen, the protein that keeps skin supple and blood vessels strong, is produced less efficiently. We become more vulnerable to infections and injuries, and our energy reserves don't replenish as quickly. One major player in this story is oxidative stress. Imagine your body as a bustling town, every cell a house or business, every system a road or bridge. Over time, wear and tear take their toll. Rust accumulates, traffic lights start to glitch, and small cracks appear in bridges. In the body, this wear and tear is caused by molecules called free radicals, which damage cells and tissues through a process known as oxidation. It happens faster when we're exposed to pollution, chronic stress, or processed foods, but even regular living produces these byproducts. This is where oranges step in, quietly but powerfully. They're packed not only with vitamin C but also with a suite of other antioxidants, such as flavonoids, carotenoids, and even some fiber that helps regulate inflammation throughout the body. Vitamin C is especially crucial. It's a master antioxidant, your body's in-house repair crew, scavenging those free radicals and helping your cells heal and rebuild, inside and out. But the story doesn't end with antioxidants. Vitamin C also boosts your immune system by supporting the production and function of white blood cells, your body's natural army against bacteria and viruses. When you're exposed to a cold or flu, your immune cells need vitamin C to multiply, communicate, and neutralize invaders quickly. When you're deficient, that army falters, and you get sick more often, and it takes longer to recover. And there's another unsung hero in oranges: their support for collagen production. Collagen is the scaffolding that holds you together. It keeps your skin resilient, your blood vessels flexible, your gums healthy, and your bones strong. As you age, collagen levels drop, making you more prone to bruises, slow healing wounds, and even broken bones after minor falls. Vitamin C in oranges is the spark that keeps your body's collagen factory running. If you've noticed more wrinkles, skin that doesn't bounce back, or gums that bleed when you brush. These are all gentle signals that your body could use more support. Support that oranges can so easily provide. Now, what does this mean for you in a real, day-to-day sense? Imagine this. You wake up one morning, and instead of reaching for another bottle of supplements or a can of processed juice, you cut open a fresh orange. You savor its sweetness, the tartness waking up your senses, its juice filling your mouth. You're not just having a snack, you're fueling your immune system, strengthening your blood vessels, and setting the stage for a more energetic day. Let's talk about energy for a moment. Many people over 65 report midday fatigue or a slump after lunch. The temptation is to reach for a second cup of coffee or perhaps a sugary snack. But those fixes are often short-lived, spiking your energy and then sending it crashing back down. Oranges, however, offer a natural, steady boost, full of natural sugars balanced by fiber and water, making them a perfect way to refresh your body and avoid that roller coaster of energy and exhaustion. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. And what about healing? Have you ever noticed that a small cut or bruise takes longer to heal than it used to? That's partly because your body's collagen production is slowing, and your immune response isn't as robust as it once was. Oranges help fill that gap. With regular intake, you may notice bruises fading faster, wounds closing more quickly, and less time spent feeling under the weather. So, how do you make this a gentle, enjoyable part of your daily routine, without making it feel like another chore on your to-do list? It starts with simple habits. For breakfast, peel and eat a fresh orange, or enjoy a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice, with a pulp if you like fiber. If you're on the go, pack a mandarin or clementine. These are easy to peel, portable, and just the right size for a snack. In the afternoon, instead of reaching for a packaged snack, enjoy orange slices with a handful of walnuts or almonds for a heart-healthy treat. You can even add orange segments to a salad, sprinkle zest over baked chicken or fish, or blend orange with yogurt for a creamy, tangy dessert. If you have difficulty peeling oranges due to arthritis or a weak grip, try pre-sliced oranges, canned mandarins packed in their juice, not syrup, or even frozen orange segments. Many grocery stores offer these options now, making it easy for everyone. Let me share a story that might feel familiar. Harold, a retired firefighter in Texas, spent much of his career helping others, but as he hit his early 70s, he found himself increasingly sidelined by minor colds, slow-healing wounds, and low energy. His daughter, a nurse, gently urged him to look at his diet before reaching for more medicine. Skeptical, Harold reluctantly started eating an orange with breakfast and another as a snack before his afternoon walk. After a few months, Harold noticed he didn't catch as many colds. When he did get sick, he bounced back more quickly. He had the energy to join his grandkids on weekend hikes again. He didn't feel invincible, but he did feel like himself, a version of himself he thought he'd lost. Who would have thought the answer was in my fruit bowl all along? He laughed, marveling at the change. Harold's experience is not unique. Across America, countless older adults rediscover their energy, their resilience, and their confidence by making oranges a regular part of their lives. It's not a magic bullet. It's a partnership between you and your body, a daily gift you give yourself. You might wonder about sugar. Oranges do contain natural sugars, and if you're watching your blood sugar for diabetes or prediabetes, you might be cautious. But here's the reassuring truth. Whole oranges, with their fiber and water content, have a gentle effect on blood sugar compared to processed sweets or juices without pulp. Eating oranges as part of a balanced meal, alongside protein and healthy fats, helps slow absorption, minimizing any spikes. Most doctors and dietitians encourage enjoying whole fruit in moderation, even for those with diabetes. If cost or convenience is a concern, you're not alone. Grocery prices are up, and fresh produce can feel like a luxury. But oranges are usually among the most affordable fruits in the store, especially during peak season. And because they keep well in the fridge for weeks, You can buy in bulk and enjoy them over time. You might also enjoy experimenting. Try blood oranges for a new twist on flavor and color. Use zest to add brightness to salad dressings or baked goods. Keep orange segments handy for quick snacking and share with family or friends. Healthy habits are easier and more fun when shared. And if you want a little indulgence, dip orange slices in dark chocolate for a special treat. Delicious, antioxidant-rich, and perfect for special occasions or as a just because pick-me-up. What matters most is consistency. Building the habit of enjoying oranges daily, or at least several times a week, supports your health in so many ways. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about giving your body what it needs in a way that feels gentle, loving, and sustainable. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed, to recover quickly from illness or injury, to move through your days with confidence and grace. You deserve to join your family for outings, to say yes to neighborhood walks, to play with your grandchildren, and to savor the independence you've worked so hard to protect. If you're still uncertain, remember Evelyn's story, the teacher from Florida who reclaimed her energy and joy by starting each day with an orange. Or Harold, who found his strength and stamina returning, one orange at a time. Their stories, and those of countless others, remind us that simple changes can be deeply transformative. Aging brings change, but it doesn't have to bring decline. With each orange you peel, each slice you savor, you're telling your body, I choose health. I choose vitality. I choose to care for myself. So as you finish this video, take a moment to reflect. What small step can you take today to support your health and happiness? Perhaps it's picking up a bag of oranges at the grocery store, trying a new recipe, or sharing the habit with someone you love. Let this simple fruit be your partner on the journey to feeling better, stronger, and more alive, no matter your age. The best days can still be ahead, filled with laughter, energy, and the sweet, sunlit flavor of a life well lived. Remember, sometimes the answer is right in your kitchen. Quiet, humble, waiting for you to take that first delicious bite. Here's to you, to your health, to every bright tomorrow. Let's make oranges not just a snack, but a symbol of your commitment to living fully every single day. As we reach this stage of life, it's easy to believe that feeling tired, losing energy, or facing frequent illnesses are simply the price we pay for growing older. But today, we've discovered that sometimes the answer to a stronger, more vibrant life can be found in the simplest places, like the fruit aisle at your local grocery store. Bananas, blueberries, and oranges aren't just snacks. They're powerful, natural allies in your journey toward better health, sharper memory, and renewed vitality. You don't need expensive supplements, complicated routines, or miracle pills. All it takes is a few thoughtful choices each day. A banana in your morning oatmeal, a handful of blueberries for your brain, a juicy orange to boost your immune system. Each small step is an act of care for yourself, a message that you still value your energy, your independence, and the life you want to lead. Remember, it's never too late to make a positive change. These fruits offer more than vitamins. They offer hope, strength, and the joy of waking up ready to live each day to the fullest. Your story isn't over. There are still adventures to be had, laughs to be shared, and memories to be made. If you learned something new today, or if you're inspired to make even one small change, I invite you to share your thoughts below. What fruit will you try first? And how will you add it to your daily routine? Let's encourage each other to stay healthy, strong, and connected. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips on living your best life after 60. Here's to your health, your happiness, and the road ahead.